So, FHFA, otherwise known as the Federal Housing Finance Agency, they just came out with new guidelines where they're breaking it down into very granular tiers as opposed to just being 740 plus is top tier. So, starting for loans that are purchased as of May 1st of 2023, 780 plus is now the gold standard to not have your interest rate impacted. And then it's every 20 points below that, there's going to be a negative impact to your score. So you want to be focusing on getting above 780 if possible. But if not, you want to jump into those tiers. So like just below that would be 760 up to 779. If you end up with a 759, that's worse than a 760. Even though it's 1 point off, it's just you got to fit into that next tier to get those better rates. So it goes all the way down the line, all the way down to 620.
Yeah, and I know there's a lot of blowback with that whole new process that they're implementing, but it has a really real impact. And now, like you said, what ultimately consumers want to try and do is they want to try and position as best they can. So you want to equip them with as much information as you can, so that they can do everything they possibly could. And a lot of times, it's not what they could do; it's actually what they shouldn't do, which is opening up new accounts, maxing out your credit cards and things like that. So yeah, it's very it's definitely a significant change because it is a much different profile when from 740 to 780. There's a big difference with that. And 740 used to be the gold standard, and it wasn't that difficult to obtain. 780 is going to be much higher. It's a harder threshold to get to. So if you're somebody that wants to, get the best rate in the market, you're going to want to try and do everything that's possible to be able to achieve that because it is going to translate into real dollars.